Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the studio. I had to pop on live real quick because I had some yumminess on my desk and I needed to talk out some emotional foolishness because I feel like I was just telling a friend on text. I feel like me and the devil are having it out, but I'm here armed with paintbrush, gesso, some paint, some more stuff, a pencil. I'm ready for the fight because I refuse to give in, go sit on the couch, drink cups of coffee, and then after noon, then turn it to glasses of wine. That is not what I'm going to do. Look at this cuteness right here. Let me see if I can make it do what I wanted it to do. It did. So I'm going to wait a little bit before I start flipping through all the things. My desk is a total chaotic mess, and that's okay because I feel like right now that's where my life is, in chaotic mess. Dawn from Maine, how are you? I didn't know coming on this morning. I decided to pop on before I go on because it's Tuesday. We're going to be hanging out with Mindless Crafting over there in the group with Bill and Tracy. I did a video on the porch this morning and I thought that was going to be good enough. And then I started texting. I had like one, two, three, four different people I was texting. And my heart was just like, oh. And listen, Dawn, after the 4th, all those days, the days that showed up, some days were, some days are great. Oh, that's where those canvases are. I was wondering what I did with them. But I forgot about October the 5th, and I forgot. I had to set myself a message to not go on Facebook. To not go on Facebook October the 5th, 6th, 7th, I think all the way to the 10th. I don't know. I haven't been on there. So, isn't that be cute? Oh, Lord, did I not put on Do Not Disturb? And it would be my husband that pops on. Let's say we're going to, for an hour, let's do that. Oh, he's too far. I won't be visiting him at work. But I saw this. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday because I had to get some canvases because we're going to bring some love off of the canvas off of the print, and we're going to put it on the canvas. So yesterday I had to go out. I didn't have to go out. The 5th, 6th, and 7th were days that it just was a struggle. Thank God for Saturday for World Craft Making Day because that saved my whole sanity of really concentrating on what was going on and what was going on in other people's lives just by reading the chat, by looking at the different things. And once again, Gina K got me over here thinking I can do all things crafting, like the machine, and oh my goodness. And then what's her name that's in Germany with that card? Oh, it was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So if you're watching the replay and you are wondering what I'm talking about, just scroll on over to, I think it's Crafty Roulette, if that's your thing, or if you just want to see some beautiful things, how people take regular paper and make cards. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so on the desk today, I started out, look, I thought the camera was turned around, but I realized it was on the desk. So we're gonna stay on the desk. I'll end with a little FaceTime, and I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on the time. It's almost 11. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on here long because Bill and Tracy started at 12 noon, so that's 11 my time. Yeah, so that's not long. So let me got it. So I thought about you, Dawn. Truthfully, when I was in the store, this was on sale in Walmart. Not Walmart, in Hobby Lobby, and I was like, oh my God, that bee needs to be some embellishment on the journal, like on the junk journal. It really does. And then it sat up on there. I was just like, oh, it just simple stuff like that makes me happy. Let me just be clear. Simple. Okay. So I put my little rock. This is the rock that keeps my Tammy. How are you? This is the rock that keeps my Akron from falling over. So let me put it back over there. But I had to show you that bee, and I want to make sure it really, really, really got embellished. So Saturday, little quick things. So Saturday, I will be submitting 3 pieces to my local art walk that we're having in my little hometown. I'm super excited. It's the first time art will leave my studio and be on kind of like a display. Usually they're on my website on slappingpaintonpaper.com. That's one thing, but to really have them in my hometown, that's different. Okay, so The last couple days, like I said, I've not been in a funk, but I've been fighting. I'm so happy to see you. I feel like since I don't be over on Instagram, I just miss all my morning peeps. I do. I do. But this is where the love has grown from doing all the things. And I went yesterday and we're going to leave my bee right there. I got some more frames. They're not frames, whatever these, I can't ever remember these things, but I got different size pops. These are 4 by 6, so I think all these little pieces here are going to be 3.5 by 5 or smaller because of the way I cut them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Dawn. I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna see. We're gonna go out there like we're professional. But I'm gonna tell y'all I'm a little nervous, just a tad, just a smidge. But so these are all the prints, and I just wanted to go through and just like me, I like to audition all things, and I hope the post office don't mind that I'm using their box. Mats, yes, mats. Thank you. Um, but look at that. Look at that. It's even I put the painter's tape on the edges. It was great. But then when you slap that sucker in there, isn't that cute? I'm just like, girl, you did that? And I was like, yeah, huh, I did. Yep, look at that. So that one's nice. And then this is all I was doing. So again, if I'm doing something, I was like, hey, let's go and slap it and put it on live. Let's just meet the people. Let's hang out so they can see what I do to get out of a funk. Because when I'm in a funk and all the things are going through my mind, I really have to. I don't leave the house to go to work, which I'm happy because I don't know how I would deal with people outside. I really don't. Especially I was a manager in all of the positions in the last 10 years. I don't know what I would do. I love this one. You can see the crossroads because we had to, well, I didn't have to, but because y'all know I'm a rule breaker. I learned rules just so I could break them in art. Um, because it's not about the rules for me, it's just about creating joy. And therefore, but some people, they want to know, well, what is that? Well, what did you do? And I'm just like, well, I don't know. I just slapped paint on paper, right? That's it. What do you mean? So I had to get down to the nitty gritty of figuring out what people wanted. And so, abstract from when I went to Dina Wakely last year. Yeah, it was last year for her class in Tampa, and she gave this little sheet. So I've kind of kept it, but it makes sense now that I'm looking at it. Like I do it so I don't even be thinking about it. So like this one has a cross literally. And then this one you see, well, maybe y'all can tell me where does your eye go when you first see these? I'm gonna flip through it. So we got that one, but we're gonna put them in the frames or in the mats. And my paint's still a little sticky because those I did last night with leftover paint. And I'm gonna share with y'all the prints. Well, and the things I'm submitting, they're on canvases, which is another thing that's outside of my realm. But look at that. That looks like something that you go in the freaking store and buy. Won't be doing that no more. Just have to make it bigger. This one, my colors, but some of these you're going to see some dark colors because remember, if you were on here through September, I showed y'all how I do the dark colors. And then if you see some yellow, oh, this one's not going to fit at all in nothing. But it's a cute little, like, size. That's yummy. And then I guess these are not the same size, so I guess I did mess that up. Oh, look, you can turn this one to look like a hill. Look like water going down the hill. It's like interpretation is like endless. Somebody else can look at it and see something different. There should be 4 of these. All right, there we go. And I think that's where that one goes. Yeah. Let's see. I think that's the way it went. Maybe get these and put them in get them framed, take them to Hobby Lobby because I love these. And it's probably because this was on Saturday after the World Card Making Day. I was, believe it or not, inspired from World Card Making Day to come and hang out here. And I did these, which is why it started out with a lot of yellow on top. But I took this pencil and literally just scratched into the paint, which I'm loving. Loving, loving, loving. So none of those will fit in the frame. I think this one will. Oh, look at that. Just so yummy. The undertone of this one got some marks in it. I did some marks with my Stabilo pencil. This one really pops. Love it, love it, love it. This one, oh, this one was on that piece of paper. Now it'll go in here, but it's real big. Yeah, I love those sets too. Thank you. But this one, like if you turn it like different ways, like look at it. Like I took that is a regular, I think that's a brown Stabilo. I did a lot with Stabilos because I got all the different colors. So I'm trying to learn how to just really scratch in the art, scratching the paint before it dries. Now this one, now let's look at this one full on. Because this one was a lot of conversation. Oh, I think the other pieces are already in a frame. Where are they though? There they go. Yes, there they go. So, okay, they're already in a frame. That's how much I love them. I was on the phone talking to one of my daughters, and it's just like as I talk, again, slime paint on paper really gives me the color to really just how I'm feeling, just like as I'm slapping the paint on, having a whole conversation. But anyway, I digress. I can't remember if it was up, down. I did have it. I think maybe, oh, here, I know. There we go. Nope. Well, maybe that didn't go. Maybe it went that way. Anyway, anywho, we are not going to stress over. You get my point. This is another set that I love. So this started up being a big old, I took a picture of it. So if you follow me on Instagram, I think I put the picture up as the whole, but it was nothing like, and I think that's that. It was nothing like, you can look at this right here, and it was a full sheet. All I did was cut it in fours. And then I auditioned the pieces, and these made it into the frame. Like, this is just, I mean, my friend of mine that's in the art club with me, and she's like, Karen, just put some frames, some mats around your artwork. And I was like, huh? And she's like, I trust me, it'll pop. And so I came home and I took out some things that I had did, and I just slapped some frames on them, and I'm a frame junkie now. Like, all things don't look good in frames. I can say some of my stuff, it wasn't meant to be framed. It was meant to go to the edge because the flowers, the way they pop up, the frame, I would have to get a bigger frame. So I'm talking about, these are prints, so that I can just really take and put in here, get some more bags with that. We don't have that on there, but and then put them in there, and then you got a quick little prints to sell when you go to like little art shows or little craft shows, and they're already framed. Or you can have the frames or the mats and have different colors, but they have to go with something in the set. But this one still could have, like, I could put a black one over it. Where's the one? Because, why? There's black in there, and it still kind of pops out. Kind of. It's personal. It's personal. Somebody might just want this, right? And put it in a frame. Like, this one looks like a little angry cloud. Like the two eyes. Yes, the frame's really, yeah, I didn't know. Thank you guys. I put it, so I've put pieces in frames. I just didn't put the mat in there. And that's the thing that I got, because a lot of when I usually sell my pieces, my prints, and I ask people if they want the frames, and most time people, well, what color? Most of the frames I put them in are white. But now with the prints, I can add and like, hey, well, I can put a frame in it or put a mat in it and send them a picture of it that way. But sometimes most people want to put their own frames, and I leave that. I'm learning. I'm learning as we go. Like, however people want it, it's their world, and I want them to be happy with my work. The fact that they want it is enough for me. Look at this. After I did this, I'm like, I do it just intuitively. Like, I realized that I do the composition without even thinking about it. All this came. These were two separate pieces of paper. No, maybe not. Maybe I had a bigger piece, not sure, because they're all the same color. I want to say these. I don't know. But anyway, that's the last one. So it's like, look at this. I probably wouldn't want that in. I don't know, but look at that. Just popped off of there. Oh my goodness, it's just so yummy. Like this one, it's like the valley of grief. It just speaks to me. It's like, just like you're starting up here and you start sliding down a slippery slope and you get down there and it's like a bounce right back up. That definitely describes my grief. So this one was, I think, on top of there. I'm not sure. I think I took a picture of all these before I cut them up. I hope I did. This one kind of takes away the big valley, but it still kind of leaves it a little bit. And again, I pulled this one out because it was the color that most of them had in it. So the black that you see is the black Stabilo. So all of these are done with acrylic ink, some acrylic ink, a little bit of gesso maybe. I'm not sure for pop of color, but acrylic ink, then Stabilo, the Neo colors, crayons, and I think that's, oh, and then I had some fluid acrylic ink that kind of went on some of them. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to share this morning. I just wanted to share while I was going through these and looking at some of them that I'm going to put in some prints and put in some paper, and yeah, just artwork that kind of made my heart happy. And these are, look, I went to the Lowe's yesterday. I was going to buy that daggum cube box, and then I was just like, why? When I can go to Lowe's and get my own cube and get the colors that make me happy. And so these are my colors that I'm going to use for watercolor or acrylic, to kind of mix them up and see if I can get these colors, because that's something else I'm trying, is mixing up. And yellow, of course, is my thing. So yeah. All right, so let me show you real quick the prints. Close your eyes if moving the camera does a thing. Close your eyes. Oh, let's push that back in. Ah. So those are the prints right there that I'm going to submit to the three right here. So that's Mixed Media Love. I haven't given this one a name. It's like flowers. And I know if I move away from my desk, I can't see the camera view, and I don't want to be having you looking at something all wonky. So let me turn my desktop around. Okay. Yeah, so this one, it's kind of like, I don't know. I haven't decided. But yeah, Mixed Media Love, like Believe and Blessed. And it's all the mixed media stuff all jammed up in there. And then, of course, this one, her name is Her Tears. So you can see the streaks down. These are gold streaks. Let me make sure. These are gold streaks. I did it with gold. And so it's like tears. Tears are dropping down on the flower, or I mean off of the flowers. And so I named it Her Tears. Okay, let's go back around here to the desk. Y'all get to see the messy desk. It's not that messy, it's just that it was a lot of stuff. When you're doing prints and doing the mixed media thing, it tends to just be a lot of stuff. So, y'all, I just wanted to share that real quick. Just pop on while I was having coffee. And I realized doing the lives and hanging out and talking the whole month of September going into October, it did give me joy. It gave me a little bit of solace in the upcoming anniversary of his death, even though this year has been rough. But I'm just excited that I know that I get to talk through it and I get to hang out with some cool people. And I get to share the journey and let people know that just because, you're having a bad day, it doesn't mean that you have to continue having a bad day. And I tend to not to want to talk or try to talk out if I'm not talking about something other than art or something that I really want to talk about, because I don't want to snap at people. It's not everybody's fault. It's not everybody's fault. And if I want to place blame and give blame to anyone, I just give blame and have that kind of conversation with the person who gives power, life or death, and that's God. So I try to have those rough conversations with Him. And every now and then, I think people just kind of maybe feel like I'm out of touch, but my grief journey is a personal journey. It's my own journey. And living life after losing two children sucks. However, I still want to show up and let people know that God is still in charge. God is still the head of my life, even though some days I'm just not happy with Him. But that's just life, you know? So these are the results of this weekend. And I did, oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. It was card making day Saturday. I did make cards. Let me put that out. Let me put that out there. I did make cards. But once I finished with World Card Making Day, look at this. See, I told y'all, GK, they had me and May May made it. And that daggone Tracy Phillips had me thinking I'm over here can make cards. We ain't got inside yet, but we look at that. The parameters were you can't have a A2, what is it, A2, and you got to have a multiple fold, or you got to have something. All I know is I did it. Right? Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Oh man, if I don't do nothing else, I'm just happy with that. And then this one was a trifold. Um, Kind of did something in the middle. Made it a little birthday card. Put my art. No, got to always slap my art in there. But look at the front. Oh, Papa Stars. That's what it was. And I did it. So I was happy about that. So those are the things when you can accomplish something when you're going through something. It makes it a little bit. Oh, watch this. Look at this bee. See what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just so cute. So look at, see, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all just make my heart just so happy. Just sharing in it. Because when I do it here by myself, I do the happy dance by myself. And it's just like, okay, ooh, giving myself hope. You have to let the world know that you're not drowning over here in grief. And that's what I'm doing. That's all this is. So I'm going to get off of here because it's 11 o'clock, which means it is 12 o'clock Eastern time. And it's time for the Tracy and Bill show over at Mindless Crafting. So if you're watching this and you want to know where I'm going, I'm finna go over there. Hi, Barb. You just missed me. I'm finna go because I got to go check out Bill and Tracy. That's a whole show. A whole show. So, yeah, I'm going to mosey over there, and I'm quite sure that Dawn is going over there as well. But hey, guys, thank you for stopping in, hanging out, and thank you for helping me smile and all my yumminess. See you later.